About to leave to teach a private lesson in Scottsdale, so these are the baby tree kale of the mother plants, and look at the size of the leaves that come off of my tree kale tree, collard tree collards, green variety. So let's go juice that, give us some energy, and take off to the class. Hey, so I'm here with Joachim and Spencer. What's up, guys? We're doing the hike. Spencer, you were doing this hike when you were 5 years old, huh?
No, I did not hike. No.
You drove up here.
I did. I had driven all over the Arizona wilderness when I was younger. My grandparents quite loved the Arizona desert. So, what are we gonna do here today? We're gonna do a little bit of a karate versus kung fu and tai chi.
Nice. You're gonna show us some karate, huh?
I'm gonna do my best.
How do you say it? How's the right way to say it in English? Karate.
It's two words. Kara is empty, te is hand, and so in karate, just like the term gung fu applies to.
Yeah.
Really anything empty, or gung fu is more universal than that.
It's not kung fu, it's gong fu. So it should be karate. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes, it's empty-handed technique.
The things that the Karate Kid taught me. And you guys know this guy. How's your hair doing today?
It's all right. The problem with hair is that when you work out, it's never like in the anime. It just stays the way that it is. I wish. I'm trying to I'm trying to find people who know who are good chemical engineers, and if we can figure out how to create a substance.
We're looking for someone in product development at Sephora.
That your hair will stay the same in any situation.
Yes. Whoever
How about the view?
This.
Right here.
Yeah, she didn't want to be it.
She didn't. It's a good view though.
Grand view.
Yep.
How come there's nobody here today?
Okay, so let me ask you a martial arts question. How old were you when you started doing karate?
It was actually almost like a 10th birthday present.
Oh, really?
I was 9 right before I turned 10. But for years I had been no, it was started when I was 9, right before I turned 10, I should say.
Okay.
I started when I was 9.
Okay, you started when you were 9.
So basically since I was 10 years old. So about 14 years.
Okay.
I had gotten in trouble a lot as a kid for starting fights in McDonald's playgrounds because of the Power Rangers. So I would organize the fight club at the top of the Power Rangers, like top of the McDonald's play place.
At the Ronald McDonald's Playhouse.
Yeah, and there's one specifically by my house. Joachim and I were by that the other day. Where they have a big circular area in the play place. It's perfect with mats and everything. So whenever I went there.
Which Ranger were you?
Oh, I was always Red Ranger.
Red Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Because he had the T-Rex. No, he had the gorilla in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was into dinosaurs too, so that was like double whammy for me.
Okay.
But yeah, so I always tried to start fights and I'm getting huge trouble. I remember getting yelled at so much, so I was never allowed to do karate. And then in 3rd grade, I was bullied.
Oh.
And I had a bully problem.
And your Power Ranger techniques didn't save you.
Oh no, I was not prepared.
10th birthday comes around.
4th grade.
And you did it. Here in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. 4th grade. That's cool. And then you stuck with it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I luckily, one of my best friends in that class at the time was already doing it, so I was like,
that's cool.
Hey, he's already a red belt. Cool.
How did karate lead to tricking?
Really, it's came about. It's less than 20 years old. My good friend Chris Blue is a good example of how it came about.
Oh, you guys have been friends for a long time?
For a while now. It's been about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Cool. I see him online all the time.
Yeah, he moved out here to work for Amazon, and we were like, oh my God, Chris Blue lives here. Ended up meeting him, becoming really good friends with him, because he was already an icon at that time. He'd already invented a bunch of high-level moves that people still work for us today.
Okay. And
so it started. He was like 14. People like him and his friends, have a lot of extra energy. They'd already learned how to do hook kicks and spinning kicks, jump kicks. It's like, well, what else can we add to it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it was always like a one-up contest almost, like who can do the harder thing here.
Who can serve the other person.
Who can change the way you move, yeah.
Yeah.
And it ended up becoming like this refined system almost, where now we have names for all of our transitions, the setups, the standing positions you come from.
So Chris has kind of been at the forefront of tricking.
Oh yeah, he invented two iconic moves. So
which ones?
The box cutter and the hyper hook, both of which
Cool.
require 1/2 rotations with a spinning hook kick before you land.
The hyper hook?
Yes.
That's awesome. Joachim, another Tom's Thumb hike, another day of YouTube videos and martial arts. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm
How's
hungry though.
How's your hook kick feeling?
Well, it was okay.
I think it's good.
I prefer flat ground, but hey, you gotta work with what you
It's
got.
tough. Yeah, look at the rock formations up there. Really incredible. Looks like we're on a planet from Star Wars. And then new to our channel today was Spencer. So Spencer, you hit me pretty hard today.
Oh, I got blocked pretty hard.
You got those karate bones. I know that people have seen you before on my channel when I did the tricking video with you and Steven.
Yeah, Steven's my best friend.
That's awesome.
No,
How does that make Joachim feel?
So Steven and I have been training.
Steven's your best friend because hashtag Joachim is too famous.
Yeah, because Joachim's too famous. So I met Steven through tricking when I was 18 or so. We started training together, and through him I met Joachim and eventually you. And so through tricking, I kind of credit all of my current relationships, all my friendships,
social
that I
base.
have. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's funny because that sport means so much to me because of that.
See, that's one of the things that it's corny to say, but reality, you know, I think you get into the martial arts for fitness or fighting or whatever, but you end up making friends that last so long.
Oh yeah, the networking you do is invaluable.
Totally.
I've told my parents many times the best thing they ever did for me as a kid was sign me up for karate because the number of contacts I have, the number of valuable and deep relationships I have,
Yeah.
is unreal.
I think you only have 5 minutes like you do right now to close up. This is a great all-purpose cool down or warm-up. Just keep it to 3 breaths, 3 moves per posture.
Press right. Then press both directions, pivot and step forward. Good solid wide stance. Bring the right side up, gather and breathe in. Sink that way. Now just sit there and kind of take your 3 breaths. And the hands kind of resting on the dantian, that lower core, to remind you to breathe to that region.
And look who's come out to play. It's Leo, the tortoise, and I don't have any food. Nope, I can't eat his bone. So pretty.
Hey, join me in a picnic. Come on over. Thanks to Pam, we got fresh raspberries. We've got veggie wraps with hummus from Trader Joe's. We've got dehydrated banana. We've got organic tofu veggie burgers. We got Brussels sprouts, which look like eyeballs.
Those are probably going to be really good.
We've got blueberries. We've got, this is my favorite eggplant spread from Trader Joe's. We made our own this year out of our own eggplants. And this is olive tapenade. And then Pam is not vegan, she's vegetarian, so she does cheese. So she has some cheese here for Pam. And this is the tofurkey deli slices, vegan deli meat slices.
It's so pretty out
Coconut
here.
water.
In Phoenix, all the trees are in bloom and the flowers.
And make sure when you're doing a romantic picnic with your wife that you keep yourself in a split position and work on your flexibility at the same time. Left side, left, right, left.
And this is the best part, bottle wine. Can't have picnic without wine. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready. This looks great. You did a good job. And of all the foods on the planet, if you want to know what my favorite 2 foods are, there is. Number 1 is figs, fresh figs. Number 2 are raspberries. Raspberries and figs, my 2 favorite foods on the planet. I could literally eat just figs and raspberries the rest of my life and be happy, man. Here's how we do it. Raspberry, pita chip, hummus, olive spread, eggplant dip.
Watch
Enjoy.
Your white shirt.
Oh my god.
So that tree, I hope it comes out on camera. It's so pretty.
Like a Japanese Zen garden. like Memoirs of a Geisha. All right, next, take another raspberry. While you take a vegan deli slice. These are made with tofu and wheat gluten, so they're like meat, but they're not. They're totally vegan, all from plants.
Pretty good.
And then I take a little bit of edamame hummus from Trader Joe's. Take some olive tapenade. Listen to church bells. Then a little bit of eggplant dip. And make a little vegan deli slice sushi roll. Roll that guy up.
You put some Brussels sprouts in it. Or have some wine to wash it down. And then do some kung fu. No, I'm kidding. Give me that.
So delicious. Oh my God. 3 fingers, give me 3. And just 2 fingers, give me 3. Our 5 animals are leopard, dragon, snake, crane, and tiger. Arm in front, Lord of the Dance pose, like a yoga class.